Hello everybody, it's me. I'm just using an AR app, an augmented reality app on the Samsung S9, and a bit weird, gotta say, but it doesn't have to track your emotions and your eye movements things very, very well. Because when I'm driving, I can just see it reacting as I was doing anyway. So yeah. So I'm not having a very good day, to be fair. It's another one of those days that has been wasted by, which will probably shock, by something that'll shock a lot of people, it being me, technology. So the bank didn't believe I was who I said I was, so I reset my my app. I reset my password on my internet banking. I went on telephone banking. They didn't believe I was me, so then they went back to check out my details by ringing me up at home. Whoa, my head fell off. Which is really annoying because obviously it is me. So then I've had to go into the branch with my card. All because I wanted to just pay £250 to HMRC, because HMRC are not my best friend right now, and they're after a load of money off me as well, which is something that's absolutely their fault. I haven't done a video about it yet. I probably will do, but it's very, very annoying because it's kind of ruined the day again. I mean, within about an hour, got to get home, get some clothes for everybody, pick them up from school, take the washing off the line, and I'm going to take them to a party for the kids. So I've really got a lot to do. I spent nearly an hour again stood in the in HSBC in Bridlington, basically begging to explain that I am who I say I am. So I reset my password. I reset my password on my telephone banking. So now I've got to go back on telephone banking, speak to them about then reinstating my internet banking. It's just totally useless, you know. It's crazy, really. It was so easy before. I mean, I've had a right time with HSBC, and last year was terrible. I mean, they sent me about, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, about 10 debit cards, and I'd get them, I'd activate them, I'd use them, and then they'd just stop working. And over and over, and I spent a lot of the time last year leaving off my credit card, which is really frustrating. And to the point where I was annoyed. I couldn't pay for stuff. I didn't know how much money I had. I just couldn't I just couldn't pay. Really stupid. And yeah, I ended up getting angry with that, and I kept getting the card, activating it, using it once maybe. I put it in once, got 40 quid out. I thought, well, that's okay, because I was actually on the way to have a go at them, because it didn't work, because sometimes it wouldn't work when you go to pay something and it doesn't work. You're a bit it's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? You're looking like an idiot. Oh, hello, my face fell off. So yeah, it's one of them. So over and over, and then apparently everyone in the branch shrugged their shoulders, looked at me like I was crazy. Someone muttered something about fraud, which didn't get at all. I mean, what actually had happened was I had a new card sent, and I activated that properly, because I went to the cinema with the kids and I lost them. The sun's killing my face. No. I went to the cinema with the kids and I lost the card, so then I had to get another card, which is fine. But what happened then was I lost that card, and then it all started from there. So the upshot of it was, no one in the branch could really help, and they didn't really want to. Boom. boom, hello, blah blah blah, and it ended up being there was a block on my account which they didn't really explain to me. So instead of like saying, "Oh, there's a block on your account, we don't know why, let's take it off," just kept sending me cards over and over and over and over again. It was really buggered up all my internet stuff because obviously my debit card's linked to everything that's on there, and yeah, it did. Yeah, the internet didn't really help me that much. So, so I'm very angry with them in 2019, and here we are in 2020. I'm wasting my time off again, complaining about poor banking and all these technologies meant to make it easy. You guys on this channel should know I love technology. I like it to be easy. I like, life shouldn't be so hard. And I'm trying to do a simple thing like pay £200 to somebody, and I can't do it. So yeah, I'm addled by financial institutions basically on my day off. So, not good. I've got one of my team in hospital at the minute. All my prayers go out to him, and I hope he, I think he's making a good recovery. That's what I can understand. So, fingers crossed. And I'm thinking about him as well. I'm thinking about myself, obviously. Yeah, these things, modern life is where modern life starts to erode you. Modern life gets in the way of things. And modern life sometimes is pretty rubbish. I said to the lady on the phone there about it. I'm not even 40 and I'm angry, especially when they ask you things like, what's your telephone banking number, you've never even used it. When you spent £8.62 somewhere, where was that? Where did you go? I don't know. I can't remember what I did yesterday half the time. I've lost a set of car keys this week. I've got no idea. When you got so much going on in your head, how do you remember all this stuff? So you imagine if you were, the pace that things go on in the world. Even I get angry because it does my head in a little bit. So imagine if you were 65, 70, 80 years old, and all this, and you've banked with them for 40 years, 50 years. How angry would you be? How angry would you be if you'd banked with them for all that time? You'd put your whole life savings with a bank, and the technology's moved on, which it does, which is great, but it moves on, and the technology. Oh, hello. Come on, sunshine. Alright, sunshine, you geezer. Alright, geezer. Ooh. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, so imagine if you'd banked forever with a bank, and then suddenly they believe who you are. There's no way. The information they've got on you is old as well. They seem to want to change the information I had either. In fact, that's funny that I was in a rush. I was in a bit of a rush there, and he didn't actually bother to change how many kids I had on the system. Ah! That's the whole point of it! Rockets! So yeah, HSBC is not... HSBC are not being my friends right now, and I need to go have a lie down, I think, because it's not good.